Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Total Seed Production. It's been another busy week here at TSP, so let's get right into it. So with harvest in full motion, we just want to come back to our facility and touch base and see what's going on here. And right now, obviously, our first big step in Greensort's in full motion. You guys have been introduced to this place a number of times. So just to recap, this is where we dump our corn from the field. It goes into this building and it gets husked and made sure that it's a good solid ear. And then from here, it goes up to our dryer. And this is kind of where we start to really take control of the seed production process after harvest. So once it gets into the dryer, we control the drying process of our seed corn. And this dryer in particular is a double pass dryer, which means our air can be controlled to move either up or down through the corn. So what this looks like is we have massive fans on the back of our double pass dryer, and these fans blow heated air, and this air can be controlled to either go through the floor and come up through the corn, or it can be pushed down through the corn bin and then back up to the floor. So it's a really interesting piece of science how we control this airflow. What we do is we go to the second floor of the double pass dryer, and we can cover these holes in the floor with thick mats, and that forces the air to pass through the top of the bin and then down through the bottom. And this means that the double pass dryer has two ways to control the drying process to make sure these bins dry evenly and thoroughly. Because when we're working with so much corn in a bin, it's important that we have an even drying process to keep our seeds uniform and to make sure that we're doing justice to the actual seed to not kill the germ inside them. So it's actually really important. It's a cool piece of technology that involves a lot of science. It's kind of interesting. Also, what's really interesting is all this airflow inside this building creates a pressure chamber that requires us to use airlocks on our doors so that we can get in and out of the building. So it's just a really cool little piece of science for us. But after it gets dried, we take it out of the building and it goes on a system of conveyors through our facility to our sheller room. And this is where we get rid of the cob. We put our ears of corn into a sheller, which is basically a tumbler that forces the corn to fall over itself. And the corn is so dry that while it's in this tumbler, when it hits each other, the kernels just fall off and we're able to discard the cob. So this is where we move from ears of corn to just seed corn. So from the sheller, we go down and we have our first layers of sorting, which is our scalping machine. And this is just tables that oscillate back and forth. And they start to size down, make sure we're getting rid of any leaves, debris, any small pieces that can make their way through the system. And we're left with just perfect size seeds, both flats and rounds, to begin the process of actually turning this into seeds with further conditioning and treating. So these are kind of the first steps we take after we've harvested the corn and got it through Greensort. The dryer, the sheller, and the scalping room are all kind of our first step into turning ears of seed corn into seed corn. So I just wanted to share this. This is a process that's going on right now. It's actually in its heaviest time of action. So right now they're doing second shifts on our sheller room because we have to make sure we keep up with the corn coming in from the harvested fields. So it's a really important job and our team is handling it extremely well. So we really appreciate everybody that's working over there and everybody on our facility that's keeping things rolling. But that's where I'll end it for this week. We've had another big week here at TSP and we're looking forward to bigger weeks in the future. Hopefully soybeans will be starting soon so we can follow up with them. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you want more content from us, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And if you want even more content from us, you can subscribe to our monthly Total Focus newsletter. And we just released our 4th episode of The Path to Precision, where we dive into our spraying passes. So that is available as well right here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon.